So I'm here right now, in this moment, in this body form, this vessel, which is temporary. And I'm trying to find out how to become the vision of the next body form that is not visible in a manner that I understand. It is a spirit form that is something that I can see, but not quite entirely see, nor can I truly comprehend the manner of this being at this time. When my spirit family talks to me, I see lights and form visions of inners. Within every part of this, there remain squares, cells, cells of energy that are all different and make up the entirety of the being. The experience of the being is within those cells. They store the essence of who this is, the memory, the journey of the being. So, how do I find a way, a bridge to go from this point to another? This other point of understanding what is beyond myself. And this is the common problem that we have, is to make the bridge, to cross the bridge, to find it, to create it first of all. The abandonment of fear, as well as the abandonment of an unwillingness to walk with others, as well as the abandonment is a need to always be right. You have to make a decision to meet your next self, and you do so, and you seek this, and what you're seeking is a form of someone that has more life and more understanding than yourself. This isn't a form, this is not a display, this is not a dream, a vision, a body form. This is an introduction to yourself, who is beyond the veil slightly, far enough to carry you from one place to the next. Why do we have to make a bridge to ourselves? What sort of thing is this? It is necessary because every step is a step in a walk, and you must every day make a decision to seek something or to cause something to happen. So this is also like this, a step, a decision made to find the self that is beyond, so that we can make this bridge to connect with us. Who is what we are? A decision is the best way. This will happen anyway, whether you decide or not to decide. There are many ways, but to bring the awareness into it has to involve decision. A time is a square, an artificial container. We cannot make peace with anyone but ourselves. So therefore, the path of pursuing the higher self is the only path that makes any sense and is logical in our position at this time. There are other things that we can embark upon in addition to this, but this is the only thing that is worth pursuing and why I am speaking at this time. Um, well, this was something that I was trying to talk about and explain and figure out how to say. And here's an interesting little known fact that the critics of those who channel beings are, in my case, we are channels of another being. Um, Ra is my twin, but we were also the same being at one time. So it's a matter of simply going into the past and finding an alternate self, in a sense, that's split off. In understanding, there's a separation and there's a togetherness. And it's really beautiful when you can have this kind of thing come together. Um, Everything is not perfect. I'm a person who's, traditionally my entire life felt separate and was made to feel this separateness. And I found my own ways of dealing with the idea of feeling and being told, no, you're not one of us. We don't like you. You're not, you can't hang with us. You're this, you're that. And it can't be the logical way, but it's within our culture anyway. It's been a very, very difficult week for me. A lot of misunderstandings, and I should be less vocal sometimes because I have a lot of trouble with communication. I'm really needing to work on like the this area, this blockage, and it's a hard issue, and so um, this is where I'm at. I'm trying to open my heart, which is unbelievable. Every time I start to do it, it's like, oh my god, I go skidding backwards without. No, I can't stand it. It's too painful. I it's 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 really weird, but it's almost like this crazy fear of being absorbed into. I don't want to become a zombie of any sort. I don't. I like being autonomous. It's really, really a hard thing to give up, and that's really what it comes back to sometimes. Why is it so hard for me to give up my individuality, and why should I have to? I think that some of the critics just have their own issues at times, and should learn to have a sense of humor instead. Quite honestly, and I'm creating harmony, not disharmony. I'm solving blockages. When I speak about something that no one wants to hear about and no one understands on top of that, well, it's a river flowing. You don't have to worry about it. It's going someplace that you don't need to know about. Anyway, so that's my blog for this week, and going within and opening the heart and trying not to be such a jerk to people all the time. There's humor, and then there's just being an arrogant jackass. And, well, um, nobody's perfect, that's for sure. So, thank you for watching, whoever's watching this, and we share in our struggles together. I am, at times, I have this crazy thing where I think that, like, I am a reincarnated priestess. I am not necessarily a functioning priestess in this life, but I am learning and relearning, and I'm in process of this. And this is my own spirit connection back to my own self. There are people who would say that you have to cut that out and just go forward, never mind your loop of eternity. But it's mine. So it's a struggle, and I'm really struggling with this autonomy and this no, you're not supposed to talk about that. You're only supposed to talk about love all the time. Um, it's very oppressive, really. It's not real and it's not healing. And anyway, thank you for watching. Positive harmony.